Now, Levels.fyi has 50,000 different data points from tech employees all around the world. And those are people in engineering roles, product management, product design, operations, anything you can think of. They collect not only what people's base salary is, but also what their bonus and equity compensation is when they get their offers. Levels.fyi data is the most trusted amongst employees of big tech companies, mainly because it's structured in the same way that tech companies think about compensation at different levels of the career ladder. We're specifically going to be looking at the top paying companies by career level for engineering salary, but that is highly correlated with all the other functions in a company like product management, operations, sales, marketing, etc. So I don't know about you, but I can't wait. Let's get into it. Now, looking at the first career level with 0 to 2 years experience, the top paying companies here are not as you would expect. There's no Google, there's no Facebook, there's no Netflix to be found, despite those companies paying exorbitant amounts of money to new grads. No, the top paying companies for entry-level roles actually include some recent IPOs, some upcoming IPOing companies, as well as 2 older companies that you wouldn't expect on this list. Number 7 on the top paying companies list for entry-level jobs is Twitter. Twitter pays on average its software engineers with 0 to 2 years experience $195,000 in total compensation. Number 6 on the list of entry-level high-paying companies is Robinhood. Robinhood is not really surprised to be on this list this year. They've been growing like crazy and they're getting ready for an IPO next year. Everybody's favorite stock trading app is bound to be a great place for new grads to land. Number 5 on the list is the recently IPO'd DoorDash. DoorDash has been riding the surge of demand for food delivery services while everyone's locked in their homes during the shelter-in-place and lockdowns. DoorDash pays its front-end engineers an average of $199,000 to start. Now, number 4 on the list is a little bit surprising for some people. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is now a subsidiary since it was acquired by Microsoft, and Microsoft is not itself known for having the highest compensation. LinkedIn might actually be a good destination for the best of both worlds, high compensation early in your career and a pretty good work-life balance. LinkedIn pays about $200,000 on average to its new grads coming out of college. Number 3 on the list is another recent IPO, Airbnb. Airbnb pays $213,000 on average for its new grad engineering hires with 0 to 2 years experience. Airbnb had really struggled at the beginning of the year during the pandemic as short-term stays were pretty much out of the question, but they learned a lot, they had to lay off a bunch of staff, and they have to now hire back as they're growing really fast, a lot of new grad engineers who can grow into those roles. Airbnb has a lot of the benefits you get with Uber and Lyft, but a little bit less controversy in some areas of the world. Now, number 3 might be a surprise to the general public, but not to those who are deep in the tech community. Stripe is the platform for payments across the world. It is a huge company with a lot of growth potential, and Stripe is number 3 in the top paying companies for entry-level roles in engineering. Stripe is expected to IPO in the next year, and they are going to have a huge valuation. They're already reportedly doubling their valuation from $35 billion to $70 billion this year on the private markets. Now, the next step on the list is an IPO that's coming early in 2021, and that's Roblox. If you're a tween, you know what Roblox is. This is how you've pretty much been socializing during the pandemic from home. You meet your friends online in this game, but it's more than just a game. It's a platform for game creators. Roblox comes in at number 2 with $222,000 on average for compensation for its entry-level roles at 0 to 2 years experience. Now that's a crazy number, and Roblox is really trying to hire heavily as it's growing fast and heading into its IPO. Now, number 1 on the list is actually the number 2 ride-sharing platform in North America, and that's Lyft. Now, Lyft's competitor Uber has had some history of bad press around some of the cultural practices inside the company, and Lyft is trying to take advantage of this. Now, Lyft is competing against Uber's bigger brand name, and so they might have to pay more for new grads, but they're also hoping they're going to come in and realize how great the employee culture is at Lyft. This will hopefully allow them to attract you and keep you in the company for a long term. So you're probably wondering, at what level are Google, Facebook, Netflix, Amazon, Apple, when are these companies going to come into the list? Well, it's actually not in level 2. Now, the 7 top paying companies for career level 2, which means employees with 2 to 5 years of experience, include a few of the same companies as the first career level, but a few extras that are IPOing soon, and you should probably keep an eye on. Now, number 7 on the list is actually a company that started in Beijing, China, and that's ByteDance. Most of you know their most famous app, TikTok. The social media app is the most famous among teenagers, and it's growing like crazy. There's a little bit of controversy over the national security risk of having a Chinese-based company own one of the biggest social media platforms in North America, but that didn't stop ByteDance from trying to attract the best talent with a lot of money. ByteDance's compensation philosophy really doesn't have a lot of stock component early on in your career. That usually happens later on. versus the other companies in this list who really have a lot more stock and equity compensation upfront. But ByteDance pays $260,000 on average for software engineers with 2 to 5 years experience in this career level. If you really love the potential of TikTok and want to work on the cool problems involved there, then it might be a good place for you to work. ByteDance has offices in other places in the world as well. Now, number 6 on the list is a repeat from the career level 1 list, and that's DoorDash. DoorDash is back here, and they pay engineers $265,000 on average for their second career level. Now, number 5 on the list might be unknown to a lot of you, but if you know Snowflake, the recent IPOing company, they put in a similar space and have fast growth. Databricks is paying an average of $278,000 for its level 2 engineers. If you love the technical and data challenges involved in that space, then it might be a great one to jump onto. And number 4 on the list is a repeat from the first round, and that's Stripe. Stripe is back. It's one of the biggest players in fintech, and it pays $287,000 for its level 2 engineers. Now, there's actually a 3-way tie for the third slot in the top paying list for level 2. The tie is between LinkedIn, Lyft, and Box. Each of them pay $290,000 at this level, but Box is a new one to this list. If you're familiar with Dropbox's cloud storage solutions, then Box plays in a similar space and started as a more enterprise-focused company. Now, moving on to number 2 on the list is one that we haven't seen before, and that's Pinterest. Pinterest is a little bit of an old guard in the social media world. They've been growing like crazy this year, and they've been trying to attract that mid-level talent. They pay $294,000 on average in compensation for their engineers at this level. And number 1 on the list is the new IPO, Airbnb. Airbnb tops this list with $295,000 in pay. Now we're moving on to number 3 out of the 5 levels in this list. Employees at this level usually have 5+ years of experience, and this list actually includes one of the FAANG companies. Now I'll run through these pretty quickly because most of these are repeats, but number 7 is ByteDance, the owners of TikTok. They pay $400,000 on average for this career level. Number 6 is Robinhood at $412,000. Number 5 is Airbnb. They pay $418,000 for 5+ years of experience. Number 4 is Stripe at $420,000. Number 3 has a big jump up to $450,000 paid by Pinterest. And number 2 is our first showing from FAANG, and that's Netflix. Netflix pays this level $455,000 on average, and Netflix has a very unique compensation philosophy. Netflix says they'll always pay you the top of your personal market at any given time, and they do a very, very small amount of their compensation in stocks, usually only about 5%, and they give you the option to pick how much of their stock you want to buy. Netflix has a very unique culture, and a best-selling book on how their culture was developed is just released recently. Number 1 on the list is, again, by surprise, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, a subsidiary now of Microsoft, is one of the top paying companies across the first 3 categories. LinkedIn pays its software engineers in this third level $461,000. Now moving on to career level 4. This is when you've been working for about 10+ years in the industry. Your compensation can vary quite a lot, as I've shown in previous videos, especially at this level. This is when you start to be able to make big differences in your compensation based on the team you're in, your performance, the company's performance, how good you were at negotiating competing offers. There's a lot that goes into it. Now, number 4 on this list has some newer names that we haven't talked about yet, but are very, very high payers in the industry. So number 7, again, is TikTok's owner, ByteDance. They pay $493,000 in total compensation on average for this level. Number 6 is the graphic card and AI chip maker, NVIDIA. NVIDIA has a lot of potential in the AI and self-driving car space in the future, as well as gaming. NVIDIA needs very, very specifically skilled engineers to work in this space, and that's most likely why they pay so much at these higher levels. Number 5 on the list is Snap. Snap is the owner of Snapchat. Snap is based down in Santa Monica near Los Angeles, so it's a unique outlier here. They pay their engineers at this 4th level $538,000 on average. Number 4 on the list is only our second entrant from FAANG, and that's Amazon. Amazon everyone uses and needs during this pandemic, and they're based in Seattle. They pay $540,000 on average in this level. Number 3 is another showing by Airbnb at $550,000. Number 2 is the F in FAANG, and that's Facebook. Facebook pays $563,000 on average for people who get to this career level. There is actually quite a bit of upward mobility in Facebook, but it's also really hard to get to the most senior levels. Facebook has had a lot of strife in the media over the last few years, but it hasn't hurt them from being able to recruit at a high level, but they've been paying quite a bit of money to be able to do that recruiting. And number 1 on that list is that hypergrowth fintech company, Stripe. They pay $590,000 on average in this level. And now we move on to the final level, number 5, the principal level. Now, there are actually levels beyond this, but there's just not enough data because there are so few people that get to those levels. The top 5 companies here start with Salesforce. This is their first showing on the list, but they pay quite a bit at these most senior levels. Typically, a principal engineer will have 15 plus years of experience under their belt. At this point, you're working on high-level architecture, you might be managing people. There are a lot of different ways that you can have a huge scope of work at this level. Salesforce pays $525,000 on average for this level. Number 4 on the list is a jump up to $590,000 by Pinterest. Number 3 on the list, surprising to almost all of you, I bet, that it took this long to get here, is Google. But Google makes the most of their one showing at $758,000 for their total compensation at this level. That is a crazy amount of money, and some engineers that are more senior than this can get up to $1 million, as I've shown in a previous video. Interestingly, Netflix is not on this list, but Netflix is known to actually pay crazy amounts of money on the upside for compensation for their high performers. Number 2 on this list is another showing by Snap, the owners of Snapchat. Snapchat pays $830,000 on average for these most senior, most needed engineers. And finally, Facebook comes in at the top with $895,000. If you want more information about the top paying roles in tech, the type of compensation you get and how that can make you a millionaire, as well as how to pick between a late stage and an early stage company, check out my other videos. Thanks everyone, best of luck.